In other news, the spin machine in Davao City is in overdrive as the brothers Duterte launched a twin salvo of outright lies against the government. First, the claim Davao City received zilch in national government funding was totally debunked by numbers by the DBM, cited from the palace spokesperson. While an even more malicious piece from younger but no better brother, Davao City Vice Governor of the government having achieved nothing at all, has his nose growing longer. Our Carlo Candelaria tells us more.
Pero kasinungalingan po ang sinasabing zero budget ang Davao City for the past 4 years.
This is the response of Palace Press Officer Undersecretary Claire Castro to the statement of Representative Paulo Duterte, who claimed that Davao City has received a zero budget over the past 4 years. Yuse Castro stated that according to the records of the Department of Budget and Management or DBM, the city received more than 7.8 billion pesos for fiscal years 2023 to 2026 as of May 17. Over 7.4 billion pesos came from programs and projects of various government agencies such as farm-to-market roads, DPWH infrastructure projects, education facilities, among others. An additional 146.2 million pesos was said to be from the Local Government Support Fund.
So hindi po totoo na walang budget or zero budget ang Davao City. Ang Davao City po ay isa sa mga syudad at isa sa mga area na talaga pong inaalagaan ng ng administrasyon at ng Pangulong Marcos Jr.
Meanwhile, Malacanang hit back at the statement of Davao City Mayor Baste Duterte, who claimed the president has no achievements and that illegal drugs, crime, and corruption have returned. The palace said,
Sa ngayon po kasi, kung sino po yung madalas nagbabakasyon, sila pa po yung naghahanap ng ginagawang trabaho ng Pangulo. Kitang-kita po natin ang mga trabaho, kung ano na po ang nagawang proyekto at mga naibibigay na ayuda ng ating Pangulo. Sa ngayon po, wala po tayong EJK pero marami pong nasasabat ang ating mga law enforcers para po masawata ang illegal na droga.
Malacanang also rejected allegations of an implied or undeclared martial law under the current administration. Yuse Castro emphasized that President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. deeply values freedom of expression and freedom of the press.
Unang-una po kayo po ang makakaramdam. Kayo ng mga taga-media kung meron po ba mga implied martial law na nagaganap. Mas naramdaman ito sa panahon ni dating Pangulong Duterte.
When it comes to holding corrupt officials accountable, the palace stressed that the administration continues to take active steps to ensure all wrongdoers are brought to justice. Carlo Luis Candelaria from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.